responded to a call. And look at what is present here today. We have here those brothers with means and those who have no means, those who are light and those who are dark, those who are educated, those who are uneducated. And so as a consequence, there's a new black man in America today.
But there was nothing evident to show that it was any dismay, I'll say that. And listen to the minister, listen to the other speakers, you know, we made a promise at that time, you know, to atone. And every year on October 16th, I'm back here in Baltimore, we've had that morning visual every morning.
I'm lining them up, baby.
I'm Eartha Hurst here with Dr. Hakeem Ahmed. We're going to again inspire you guys to keep the history of the Million Man March alive.
Yeah.
So let's see what this young man has to say. Hakeem.
So thank you, Sister Eartha, and I appreciate this opportunity of being here at the African American Cultural Festival, 29 years, but we're here talking about the 30th anniversary of the Million Man March. And I uniquely remember, coming, I was actually in the Navy, so I didn't come down with the Baltimore delegation, but I'm very proud of what the Baltimore delegation actually did there, having one of the largest groups, several buses coming to DC on that day. And so understanding the pledge that many of us black men had taken that day, we realized that our work is not done. 30 years later, we must continue to share what happened on that great day. Many brothers have come through today here, and they see the sign behind us, and we say, long live the spirit of the Million Man March, but it's more than just a slogan, it's application. It's more than just theory, it's practice. It's nation building, re-Africanation and family development. And so continuing to organize as I have, on many different levels from Baltimore to, to Tanzania, to Kenya and Ghana, many, mostly black people from America were there, but so the diaspora was present. And so many of the messages that many of the great speakers that were actually there, they raised the consciousness of a generation, many generations of many black men to transform the world, and many amazing organizations and movements came from that. This actual festival 1 year later was birthed out of the consciousness that birthed. And so we have to look at the manifestations of how the Million Man March impacted us. And so over the next few weeks, we're going to continue to organize, continue to galvanize, and inspire the next generation of young black men to be men inside of their homes and be men inside of their communities, so that we know that liberation is near. So, thank you.
Back in 1995, over in DC, we were there. We took that trip over to DC, and we saw the most historical event ever on U.S. soil. We seen over 1 million men come together in harmony, in atonement for peace and harmony. And what came out of it? You see it right here. You got the guys who own businesses. These guys are business owners, black business owners. I tell y'all something. We are, as a nation of people, we are going to come up. We're coming up, but we need you to show up. October the 16th at Druid Hill Park, 6 o'clock in the morning for sunrise prayer. So you can see, we're going to do sunrise prayer so we can emulate what we did over 1995, over 30 years ago. There was a sea of black men. We may not have 1 million, but we need you to show up. positive cause. Yes, it was nice to see black men unified together in a peaceful gathering, and we need to step up as black men in our community and be positive things in our community, and keep that unification and keep down the violence against one another. So it was really an enlightening experience for me, because I learned some of the culture. They had some people that took us all the way back to Africa to show us how powerful the water was and how great our ancestors were. We was already kings before we came over here. You know, and I think black men alone need to know that, because they've been trying to oppress us from day one over 400 years ago. And just show up so we can stay up.
I like that. Just show up so we can stay up.
Chop said it all. Show up so we can stay up. And let me tell y'all something, man. We're going to have Ben Davis there. We have some very powerful people there, man. So we do the sunrise prayer, 6 a.m. in the morning at Drew Hill Park. Akatali Tribe and Swan Avenue right there. All right? Come out there no matter what, rain or shine, we want to be there. October the 16th, 6 a.m. in the morning. Then we do the prayer breakfast. We do the breakfast at 8 o'clock at 6 East Lafayette at the garage. And then after that, we come right back there at 7 o'clock and do the all men's meetup.
Can you say that again? All men.
All men's meetup.
All men. All men.
So we can talk about solutions, the problems of the Baltimore, the state of Baltimore City. So we can come to a final conclusion of how we can make this thing better in life. All right? And we want to thank you, Sister Herb, for being that torchbearer to keep us together. We want to thank you. All right? Amen.
Thank you. And again, I'm the secretary, so just call me if y'all need more information. 443-655-6198. Don't say you didn't know, because I'm going to give you the information. Come on out. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys. Long live the spirit of the Million Man March. We're here today to invite you out on October the 16th, 30 years later. And I'm here with Kurt Holly, who's going to inspire you to come out. So, Kurt, tell them what inspires you to keep the Million Man March alive.
Well, let me tell you, one thing that inspires me is the brotherhood. The brotherhood from 95 on up to 2025, which that's 30 years. The brotherhood has kept me inspired. The morning vigil that we have on every October 16th for the last 30 years keeps me inspired. I've attended almost all of them. I'd moved out the state for a while. I was living across country and I was living outside the state. But I would come home for the 16th every year. So the brotherhood, the atonement, everything that the minister spoke about, it has inspired me to keep coming back over and over again. So I would like to invite everyone to come out to Drew Hill Park. That's here in Baltimore. If you're not in Baltimore, Google Drew Hill Park. Come out to the morning vigil, October 16th, for the 30th anniversary of the Million Man March. I cordially invite you myself.